the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports. And the Bears have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
The Bears want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Blue Devils can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tosses to 45. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Yeah, it's just a throw the quarterback would love to have back. His guy's wide open. It looked to me like maybe he was overstriding or straining a little bit too much on the throw. The nose of the ball was diving. And he, of course, threw it into the ground. That's one he'd like to do over.
He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Now, 4th down. On 4th down, going to the air. Converts on 4th down, still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Blue Devils are on the move. From the gun, running back on the move. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the back over the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Duke!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my kid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard. Here comes the offense on second down. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. A strike downfield. Trying to get it in. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gonzalez going to throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Sexton. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping.
Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Bears want to crank the tempo. Gonzalez to throw. Punch it out of the air. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. These two guys just on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Gets rid of it. Finds his tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wants to throw again. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Takes a handoff. It's Sexton. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But there
he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running the red zone. It's Sexton. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Gonzalez going to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the 2nd half.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. And now they take the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Texas has a lead right now in Austin, but I'm not sure Bevo's feeling like this one's in the clear. This has been a nip and tuck affair all game. They're up by just 1 over LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half, and it's a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. He lets one fly deep. Brings it down on the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there. This offense is feeling it. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham.
And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jess, is taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Blue Devils in a good spot here with second and short. He might want another play. Going to take a shot on second and short. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Blue Devils are flying down the field.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Duke! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Wide receiver comes in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Galladay. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a back.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Blue Devils want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength. And here comes the punt team. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes you're...
Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as as soon as he got it. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
And one of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
There he goes! Touchdown, Blue Devils! They take the lead with the 6.
No, long touchdown.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonzalez to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it in.
Turning it on! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. A little screen to the running back. Touchdown, Duke! They've got the lead here in the... It'll be 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Tackled right at the 43-yard 15-yard line, and this knee didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Right down the middle. He's got it. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Quick release by the QB. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Gonzalez going to throw it. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Pulls and fires complete. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanking the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
That play is going to drive the head coach absolutely crazy. You've got the lead. Why are you going out of bounds? Just get down, bleed the clock. The clock right now is your friend.
Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And the Blue Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And this time, they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. 7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start.